Welcome first grade to our first virtual library class. Today we're going to get started with just finding out what you did over spring break. You can create a short video telling me what you did, or draw a picture, or upload it to Seesaw, anything that you want. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but it would be cool to see what you did over break. And this is what I did over break. So in the first picture, you will see two dogs there. The one in the red is Max, and the one in the blue circle is Tank. They're my two dogs, and they like to chase each other around that shed there. And Max really likes to play frisbee, so when we're outside, we play frisbee with him as well. So the two last pictures are, the middle one is collecting sap. So my husband likes to collect sap from the maple trees, and then in the last picture what we did was we boiled the sap down and we made maple syrup. So that's what we did during spring break. The other thing that happened during spring break is that the Golden Archer Award winner was picked. And if you voted for The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors, that is the book that the most students across the state voted for as well. So if you would like to listen to The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors again, you can go to the library website. On your iPad, it's that red, yellow, blue, green link that we usually go to get to Pebble Go. And on that page, you can scroll down until you find the book cover, The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors, and then you can listen to that story again if you would like. Now, before we get started with our story today, we're going to go over our Pete the Cat 5 rules, just in case you have a brother or sister listening along with, that they can hear the rules that we follow as well. So the first thing is that your ears are turned on for listening. And your eyes are on the speaker, so they're on me or they're on the video, because I'll be showing the pages in this story. Your mouths are quiet so that everyone can hear the story. Your hands are to yourself, and your feet are crisscross applesauce, or you can be laying down on the bed or on the floor, wherever you are listening to this recording. So our story starts out, and it is called Sam and Dave Dig a Hole. The story is by Mark Barnett. And in the story today, I'd like you to pay close attention to the details in the pictures, because it's almost like another story there that we can follow along and try to figure out what's happening. Anyway, the boys, Sam and Dave, in the story are going to start digging a hole, and they hope to find something spectacular. Now, what do you think spectacular means? Spectacular can mean a lot of different things. It might mean impressive, or unforgettable, or memorable, dazzling. It might even mean something awesome. So, as we go through the story, look for something spectacular. And when we get to the end of the story, we'll figure out what their spectacular was. So this is the title page. So Sam and Dave Dig a Hole. I wanted to show you the title page because I want you to look at those details in the pictures. And that porch where the boys are coming from, I want you to take a look at the details on that porch, because those details will be important when we get to the end of the story. So here we go. On Monday, Sam and Dave dug a hole. When should we stop digging? Asked Sam. We are on a mission, said Dave. We won't stop digging until we find something spectacular. The hole got so deep that their heads were underground, but they still had not found anything spectacular. We need to keep digging, said Dave. So they kept digging. Do you see anything spectacular yet? They took a break. Dave drank chocolate milk out of a canteen. Sam ate animal crackers that he had wrapped in their grandfather's kerchief. A kerchief. Is that like a handkerchief? Maybe, said Dave. The problem is that we are digging straight down. Yes, said Sam, that could be the problem. I think we should dig in another direction, said Dave. Yes, said Sam, that is a good idea. I have a new idea, said Dave. Let's split up. Really? Said Sam. Just for a little while, said Dave. It'll help our chances. Again, I'm wondering if there's anything spectacular on their page or on the page right now. So Dave went one way and Sam another. But they did not find anything spectacular. Maybe we should go back to digging straight down, said Dave. Yes, said Sam, that's a good idea. Oh my goodness, look at what they just missed by turning now and going straight down again. Sam and Dave ran out of chocolate milk, but they kept digging. They shared the last animal cookie, but they kept digging. Wow, is there anything spectacular on this page? Maybe for the dog? After a while, Sam sat down. Dave, he said, I am tired. I cannot dig anymore. I am tired too, said Dave. We should take a rest. Look at how close they are to that bone. Sam and Dave fell asleep. Oh, do you notice what the dog is doing? Wow, look at what the dog did. Then Sam and Dave were falling. They fell through that hole. Sam and Dave fell down, 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 until they landed in the soft dirt. Well, said Sam. Well, said Dave. That was pretty spectacular. And they went inside for chocolate milk and animal cookies. I want you to take a look at that porch again. And if you have to, go back to the beginning of the video and take a look at the beginning porch. Did they land back at the same spot where they started? Or is it a little different? Is the cat the same? Is the plant the same? Is the wind vane the same on the top of the porch? All things to think about. Now, what did you think was spectacular in the story? Was it the diamonds that they kept missing? Was it the bone for the dog? What did Sam and Dave think was spectacular? Did they think it was spectacular that they just made it through that hole and they landed on the soft ground? I wonder what they thought was spectacular. I wonder what you think is spectacular. Did you notice in the story that the house and the tree in the beginning of the story were different than the house and the tree at the end of the story? It might have been hard to see the tree at the end of the story, but the tree at the end of the story had pears on it, green pears, and the tree at the beginning of the story had red apples. So I have an assignment for you. I'll be putting this in Seesaw as an assignment. But it's your turn. If you were digging a hole, what do you think would be spectacular or awesome to find? You can draw a picture of it to share with me in Seesaw. You can use the drawing tools. If you're not sure how to use the drawing tools, you can draw a picture on your iPad and then take a screenshot and send it to me, or upload it into Seesaw so that I can take a look and see what you think would be spectacular. Now, I want to remind you that there's lots of things for you to keep reading. So there's those other resources for you to listen to stories to from, and you can find those by going to the West IMC links icon on your iPad. Remember, there's Tumble Books, and Tumble Books added a few other stories. There's Pebble Go. Pebble Go added a whole section on dinosaurs. So if you liked going to the dinosaur section under animals in Pebble Go, now you have a whole section that's just dinosaurs. So there's a lot more dinosaurs there to look at. And then Storyline Online. That's where the movie stars read you the stories, and there's lots of good stories there as well. So, we'll have a new story to read next time. I'll be waiting to see what things you think are spectacular or what you did over spring break. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.